Longevity medicine refers to medical interventions, therapies, and lifestyle strategies aimed at slowing aging process and extending healthy lifespan. With continued advancements in biomedical science, increasing human longevity and preventing age-related diseases have become viable goals. This emerging field combines diverse disciplines to understand mechanisms of aging and develop therapies to intervene. While still in nascent stages, advances so far provide optimism on transforming aging from inevitable decline to a modifiable process. With dedicated research, longevity medicine shows promise for an improved future of health in later life. The study of aging and efforts to prolong health span can be traced to civilizations of antiquity, with concepts of dietary regimens and herbal remedies. However, modern longevity research emerged more recently as improvements in public health and medicine enhanced life expectancy in industrialized nations. In the mid-20th century, scientists like Cambridge geneticist Peter Medawar made important contributions to theories of aging. In the 1950s-60s, American researchers Leonard Hayflick and Alex Comfort conducted pioneering work characterizing cellular senescence. Their discovery that somatic cells can replicate only a finite number of times planted early seeds in anti-aging science. Also instrumental were clinicians like American internist or gerontologist Robert Butler, who sounded warnings on impacts of population aging, driving advocacy efforts. In 1981, Butler founded the National Institute on Aging in the U.S. to specifically study aging process and age-related diseases. This institutional support helped establish the field on a larger platform. The 1990s marked a period of expansion with new findings linking genes and hormones to aging from research on model organisms like yeast, worms, and FLIs. Discoveries revealed conserved mechanisms of aging across species, boosting optimism on pharmaceutical interventions. Several hallmarks of aging were also described around this time, including cellular senescence, epigenetic alterations, loss of proteostasis, mitochondrial dysfunction, and more. This led to identifying specific biological targets for drug development. In parallel, private philanthropy-backed groups leveraged progress to accelerate research. This included the SENS Research Foundation, established in 2009 by biogerontologist Aubrey D. Gray to develop damage repair therapies. The same year, Google founders launched Calico to tackle aging as an engineering problem through technology. More recently, the globalization of humanomics fields allowed large-scale data collection to gain deeper insights on molecular underpinnings of longevity. Public-private collaborations have also facilitated clinical translation, with startup companies emerging to commercialize interventions. Today, there are hundreds of ongoing longevity research initiatives worldwide aiming to elucidate mechanisms, biomarkers, and interventions. Pharmaceutical trials are underway evaluating first-in-class senolytic and other compounds. Cell and gene therapies are being explored. Although proven methods to slow human aging remain elusive, collective efforts have transformed it from a fringe to mainstream area, attracting top talent and major investments. Experts are cautiously optimistic. Several promising preventive and treatment modalities could emerge within coming decades if progress continues at current pace. Numerous influential researchers and organizations have provided seminal contributions shaping the evolution of longevity medicine. Some of the most prominent are Leonard Hayflick and Paul Moorhead discovered cellular senescence in 1961, launching quest to limit it. Aubrey D. Gray, biogerontologist, focused on engineered negligible senescence. Through SENS Research Foundation, he founded. Cynthia Kenyon, geneticist who found longevity genes like DAF2 influencing lifespan in roundworms by 300%. David Sinclair, pioneer in certain pathways and NAD+ supplementation for health span extension in mice. Now at Harvard. Nir Barzilai, geriatrician leading clinical trials exploring metformin and rapamycin's anti-aging properties at Albert Einstein College of Medicine. Craig Venter, Institute leader in systems biology, approaches to study epigenetics, genomics of aging. National Institute on Aging, primary government agency supporting worldwide research through funding and tools for the field. Buck Institute, nonprofit driving discovery of mechanisms underlying aging and promoting healthy longevity. Gerashant's nonprofit coalition of leading researchers advancing drug development and clinical translation. Young.net and Lifespan.io platforms accelerating innovations at startup scale through entrepreneurial network support. Collectively, these individuals and groups have been hugely consequential in establishing longevity science as a rigorous area, attracting top talent to pursue nature's secrets of maximizing the human health span. Their ongoing efforts are laying foundations for a future of disease prevention and rejuvenation. Scientific strategies for longevity therapies based on accumulated knowledge so far. Scientists are exploring multiple strategies with the greatest potential for clinical applications to slow aging or prevent age-related diseases. Senolytics drugs that selectively clear senescent cells accumulating with age, shown to reverse changes in animal models of cardiovascular disease, frailty, and more. Several senolytic compounds are in clinical trials. Epigenetic reprogramming modulating DNA methylation and histone modifications may counteract epigenetic drift that dysregulates gene expression with age. Compounds targeting these pathways are being studied. Clearance of macromolecular waste reducing intracellular protein aggregates and oxidatively damaged biomolecules thought to disturb cellular function through autophagy stimulation or protein disaggregation agents. Mitochondrial optimization since mitochondrial dysfunction drives aging. Targeted antioxidants, mitochondrial-specific peptides or gene therapies aim to improve mitochondrial quality control and bioenergetics. Stem cell maintenance factors promoting self-renewal and differentiation capacity of stem cells as they naturally dwindle with age could sustain tissue repair and regeneration. Modulation of signaling pathways compounds mimicking effects of dietary or genetic restriction by downregulating insulin IGF-1, TOR or inflammatory pathways involved in aging. Nutraceutical optimization combination of micronutrients, metabolites, botanicals shown to influence aging in some model systems through multipronged effects warrant validation. Regenerative medicine cellular reprogramming, organoid culture, exosome therapy or tissue engineering methods offer future potential to reconstruct tissues degraded in old age. Overall, these multi-system strategies reflect neuroscience's holistic definition of interventions as remedies to multiple pathogenic aspects of aging rather than single-factor causes. If proving effective and safe in humans, they may offer first evidence aging itself is modifiable, practical strategies and ongoing trials while definitive anti-aging treatments remain works in progress. Several practical strategies demonstrate potential benefits now. Calorie restriction mimetics drugs like metformin are in long-term trials evaluating ability to moderately reduce calories and insulin levels with safety. Senolytic compounds dosing foxoferdri to clear senescent cells in idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis patients. Testing in cardiovascular disease models underway. Nutraceutical supplements some data supports resveratrol, quercetin, vitamin D, omega-3 supplementation for modest aging-related risk reduction, if lifelong. Exercise strong evidence that regular physical activity helps maintain muscle, bone, brain and metabolic function to prevent frailty and extend independence. Healthy diet eating a mostly plant-based diet with limited red meat and sugar while consuming diverse phytonutrients prebiotics is associated with reduced aging-related disease. Stress relief practices like yoga, meditation, and social support demonstrate utility to counteract cellular damage from unrelieved stress, though difficult to adhere to long-term. Precision medicine advancements now allow developing tailored strategies drawing from multiple low-risk approaches applicable based on individual health and goals. While no one solution exists, combination interventions show potential for optimization of healthy longevity. Once considered more philosophy than science, longevity medicine's tremendous growth over the past decades through determined research establishes it as a promising avenue for optimizing the human condition. While definitive interventions to halt aging remain on the horizon, strategies emerging now demonstrate value for extending disease-free years. With continued progress, the possibility of reimagining aging as a modifiable process rather than inevitable decline comes closer to reality. Research persevering at the intersection of diverse disciplines holds great potential to revolutionize the future of health.